Have you ever wanted to do a kitchen renovation but couldn't believe the cost of new cabinets? Same. The quotes from the big box stores came in at up to $40,000 for new ones. But then we found ready-to-assemble cabinets and they came in at less than $5,000 for the whole kitchen. Yes, we were a little nervous to take on something this big, but honestly, it's been one of my favorite parts of the renovation. Way less intimidating than we thought. We went with unfinished shaker-style cabinets to be able to choose the perfect color. Little did we know, painting would actually be the most tedious part of the whole process. So many pieces, so much mess, and fumes everywhere. I was regretting my decision to go with unfinished a few times, but we set up a few things ahead of time to make it manageable. We used a picnic canopy and then wrapped it in plastic drop cloths to create a spray tent that was big enough to be able to maneuver and then spray all those cabinet pieces. And I built a set of cabinet drying racks, which were the real MVP of the project. We added labels on each section to keep the pieces organized, and with all that vertical space, we were able to work on about half the cabinets at a time. To prevent any pooling or drips, we sprayed the cabinets before assembly. So we did 3 coats of clear coat on the interiors for extra coverage since they get so much use, and then we gave all the painted pieces 2 coats of primer, sanded between the coats to keep them extra smooth, and then finished with 2 coats of paint. So the outsides of all the cabinets are painted, and then when you open them, it's natural wood. Worth it? Definitely. Maybe. Yes. Actually, yeah, we love it. Compared to the puzzle that was painting process, assembly went pretty smoothly. Besides the Lazy Susan corner cabinet, it was huge and awkward and angled and just an overall pain. If you're ever looking for a marital challenge, try that. But the rest were pretty straightforward, just building boxes. And after a short lifetime, all the cabinets were painted, assembled, and ready to install. Into the kitchen they went. To finish them off, we extended them to the ceiling and then crowned the tops. All right, we're just gonna get one of these. Tell me I'm not the only one who mixes paint like that. Not when it really needs to be mixed, just when it's been like recently freshly mixed. It just needs to be a little swirly swirled again, you know? Something like that. Sherwin-Williams shiitake, such a pretty color. Over the past few weeks, I've been working on all the little finishing details in here, and we're getting really close to wrapping this project up. Follow along to see how it turns out.